Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth04 for another episode of Final Fantasy X HD. In the last episode, we got Riku's celestial weapon, the God Hand. Today we actually need to go get Lulu's sigil. It's the only sigil we've missed. I know exactly where it is. We actually have a scene for that that I have written down as something we need to do. But first things first, we are going to get her celestial weapon. As you saw there, or her crest, not her sigil, we have the sigil. As you saw there, I got the sigil already. I actually recorded the Lightning Plains half of this episode first, just to get it out of the way. So I didn't go from commentary into bad commentary. But where we actually have to go for her weapon is actually all the way up here in Baj Temple.
Here we go.
We technically could have gotten this earlier, but I didn't have the, alright, I forgot there was this. I'll stop it. I didn't have the Celestial Mirror, so we couldn't really do anything. But this, something else I just want to show you before we go on. This is like the really first area that we like landed in. And there's just all these ruins here. I mentioned this in the last episode, or I put a notation in the last episode as we're looking at the passwords, but this is where one of the passwords is. Something's written here. In the land where the bolts of lightning illuminate the blackest night, with Makalani behind the fourth pillar you sight. Look not on the left, but on the right. That is a clue that you go from the Makalani Woods exit of Thunder Plains down 4 of the lightning pillars. You know, I'm just gonna close the window because noise. Down 4 of the pillars and look on the right side, and that gives you the password for the Murasame, I believe. I don't think that there's anything else for us to find down here, but I'm gonna look anyway because, I mean, when are we gonna be back here again? But this is like where we started after landing from Xanarkand, so I don't know, it's just kind of cool. It's weird that I guess because there's no point in coming here, but it's weird that the game just like plops you, or the save point plops you somewhere else. But yeah, ruins are ruins, you know. They still have a purpose. Just want to look around a bit more. There aren't any treasures or anything, but there's like a little platform here to walk up. I don't remember if there was just a treasure chest before. Oh right, it has a previously saved Albit Primer. Synthesize a new Albit Primer? No? It's weird. Okay. Yeah, there's the chest over there. So that was the sphere. That's pretty much the first point in the game. We talked about this in like the second episode. That's the first point in the game where you can get all your Albed knowledge, which is great because it has that thing on the other side over there. Anyway, I'll meet you up by where we fought Genoskyo. Okay, so instead of going out the entrance, or out the exit, where you run away from Genoskyo, I believe, let's see, there's a chest in one of the corners. It's kind of hard to find because of the way the map is. I can't remember if it's like somewhere over here or in like, if it's the lower right of that screen or the lower right of Saw that. Let me back in there. Okay, it's in here then. There it is. How the heck are you supposed to know that that is there? I mean, aside from just mashing the button, which I guess is what you're supposed to do, but how the heck? Also, why would Lulu's weapon be in here? She can't swim. You got the Onion Knight. We don't even have room for it. Whoops. Like, Lulu is the only character, apparently, that doesn't even get a scene with her item. That's lame. It is El Lamo. Let's get out of here, though. I guess the reason why there's no scene is because there's technically a boss fight over here, but also, if you're wondering why my items are full, again, it's because after fighting all like the enemies in Beaconell and stuff, and especially killing all the cactars, they drop a lot of junk. Let's find ourselves a save sphere. You know what? While we are here, first of all, I love this place. While we are here, I believe there's something we can do. No, not this one. You can return to some of the other Chambers of the Faith. I guess this one we were already here, so it doesn't work. But you can return to the earlier Chambers of the Faith and get items. So we'll showcase that in a different episode. I'm just going to meet you. I'm going to meet you back, because apparently we gotta take a different route out of here. I guess we could have just pressed the button to surface. Just shakes himself off. Okay, so the next place we have to go. Oh yeah, I probably should save after having done the Thunder Plains. The next place we have to go is Guado Salam, actually. There's, I don't know, you can come back to Guado Salam for the, what we're getting, the crest. Yeah. After going through Thunder Plains, I think you could just come back and do this. But it might also be after you get the airship. I'm not entirely sure. Soon sin will come for us all, human Guado. It makes no difference. Go on and pray. Yevon will do nothing to stop it. Also, we haven't been here since, you know, we kind of got them angry.
Why are you in Guado Salam? What business have you here?
You want to start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters not.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come and finish us off. Why should I care what you do to me? Oh. If it meant rejoining Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour, then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
So that scene happens after the airship.
Come to kill the old man? I welcome it.
They're all kind of like this. None may enter the lordless manor. Yeah, we kind of killed their hope. So we're just gonna follow Trommel a little bit. Meanwhile, now that Seymour's dead, no one knows who will rise to take his place. It means I still have a chance. Oh, the Guado glories never change, never change. We have no intention of fighting you, for we know we cannot win. Yeah, man, they're just depressed. We're just gonna follow Trommel to the far plane. I wonder if Riku and Orin are still gonna stay out.
Come to...
Nope. So, yeah, Lulu over there, that's the scene for her. But this is the other scene.
Lord Jiskel and most wise Lord Seymour, The days spent in your service were the best in this old man's life. Those of us left behind will soon be destroyed by sin and join you in the far plane. I will serve you there as I have served you in this world, always. Even should sin disappear, the Guado are doomed without a leader.
What's this? Oh, hey, it's the Venus crest. That works.
I'm still not the person I wanted to become. Not yet. I'll come back to let you know how things went.
So, I don't know if you can... I know you can get the crest, like, just after coming back soon, but this is probably after you get Yojimbo?
I hope I'll bring back good news.
Probably, because that's when we sent her.
Even...
So, yeah, just interesting little side tidbits. Before I meet you in Makalani Woods, I'm going to sell all of the junk that I have accumulated, because there is a lot of junk that I've accumulated. Yeah, not all of the Guado were in on it either. Some of them didn't know that Seymour was just trying to gain power. Man, they're all like despair. Oh boy. Oh, as an aside, I did a whole load of sphere level stuff off screen because, well, our characters were at a really high amount of sphere levels. I just went in a large circle. Good job. Nope, this is not the house. Did a lot of sphere leveling because we had like 20 on each of the monster hunting characters, so everybody is a little bit stronger than they were. I recorded it. If you want to see it, let me know, because I'll just upload it. But like, Orin's over here, Wakat's over here now, Tita's over here. That's pretty much how things went. I sold a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. We have almost 500,000 money now. Gil. Let's go to Lake Makalani. Oof. This was the part of the game. Oh, by the way, you probably would have seen, yeah. You know what? This is where I'll put in the lightning stuff, so I'll see you in a hot minute. Step 1, no encounters. Step 2, there's a specific spot. By the way, we're doing lightning dodging. Surprise. I think it's down this way. We'll see. Now, there's a specific spot where there's like it's right over here, where there's a guaranteed strike of lightning. So you have this thing, right? This is underneath a tower. And over here is a spot. So you just go back and forth, because it's literally guaranteed. crap. Well, let's see what that was. I'm pretty sure that was like 80s or 90s. That was my mistake, though. I started thinking that was the big problem. You dodged 5 lightning bolts. The begin, yeah. 2 X potions. You dodged 10 lightning bolts. You get 2 mega potions. Should probably turn the music off. Dodged 20 lightning bolts. You get 2 MP spheres. You've dodged 50. You get 3 strength spheres. You've dodged 100. You get 3 HP spheres. You dodged 150. You get 4 mega elixirs. No. Oh, it was so close. $267. I was less than I. Oh wait, no. There we go. 174. Okay. One tip that I found works, and I started not listening to at the end, which is why I got hit. First of all, breathe. Ow. Second of all, count in like reps of 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. It's a lot easier to concentrate that way and not psych yourself out. The only problem I find is that I lose count at like 70, like 6 and 7. I keep forgetting, am I up to 6 or am I up to 7? In this case, I did it both at 60 and at 160. So just try to keep track there. If you find it's easier to, let's say, go in 3s or something and just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just like try to keep a little bit of a mental counter, that's fine too. But anyway, let's do this again. Wow, okay. One thing that I've noticed is really annoying is the mist, because it makes you lose track of where you're standing, so you press A too early. Or at least I do. No, this calls for different music. 10. Give it another 10 or 20. The worst thing is when you completely miscount and you just go really far off. Also, it's very forgiving, but try not to button mash, because then you'll fail. Just breathe. Stay calm. Don't let the music traumatize you. Hoo boy. Because man, the music traumatizes people. So I think I have a buffer of about 10, but I'm gonna go another 10 just to be sure. I know I've done it. Like, even my counting was off a little bit in the middle. I skipped 280 at 180 at the end there, but yeah, we're gonna give it 5 more. But man, playing this as a kid was like the one thing I did not want to do in this video game on the original version was this, because it's, you know, you don't have, it's the year 2000. Like, envision this, it's the year 2000. You don't really have the internet to tell you how to do this. So you have to figure it out for yourself. And it ain't fun. Okay, let's go. That should be enough. If it's not, I'm gonna be really upset. But you don't have the internet. Oh man, so the HD version comes out, right? And you're playing on your PlayStation 3. And even if you're doing this, you're just not getting it. And you know why? Because the HDMI has a delay. A minuscule delay, but a delay. So right now what I'm using, before we open this up, what I did on the PlayStation 3 version when I originally played the HD that came out, what I originally did was took out the HDMI and hooked up my component cables. You know, still HD, but it's component as opposed to HDMI. That took away the delay, did it on the first try. What I'm doing now is, I have it on HDMI on my PlayStation 4, but I'm using one of the newer PlayStation 4 controllers that has a plugged, like when you plug it into the system, it doesn't just charge it, it also gets rid of a little bit of the input delay, because instead of using wireless, it uses a wired connection to the system for inputs, so there's a lot less delay. One of the big problems with the HDMI isn't just the button delay from your controller, it's the delay to the TV screen. So you see the flash, and by the time you press the button, you're already at the very end of the window. But anyway. Amazing, you've dodged 200 lightning bolts in a row! Lightning Dancer. The Billigan Memorial Travel Agency is proud to honor you with this prize! Venus Sigil, hooray! We've done it! Let's see what our record was. 230, okay. That was a lot more than I thought I was. But anyway, I'm gonna keep recording in this video, but I'm just gonna cut it around and pretend that, this is the middle of the episode. I'm not gonna pretend it's the middle of the episode. I'm just gonna cut it into the middle of the episode because that's how the episodes are formatted. Anyway, I'll see you in a moment. Well, I guess at this point, I'll see you at the Macalania Woods. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the part of the game I was really dreading, because the stuff for Tidus, which is the Chocobo stuff, is just, it's annoying, but it's not like tense like this is. Also, you can see the guy down there. That's cool. I never noticed that. Look at him right below us. The butterfly guy. That's cool. Have you the celestial weapons? Venus Crest. Alright, we didn't even see what the Onionite really looks like because we were underwater. Onionite is a cute reference to Final Fantasy III. So that half unlocks it. The weapon obtains its maximum power! Sorry if you hear a dog barking. The dog is barking. Alright, so Lulu's Onion Knight, which is very fun. Has break damage, triple overdrive, magic booster, which is really good. And it's not the AP thing. But 1 MP cost and magic booster. So all of her skills are going to be horrendously overpowered now and cost nothing, even though they're boosted. There's just one thing I need to look up. Give me a moment to look it up. Oh, something I don't think I said anything about. When we got Wakka's World Champion, Ifrit, that made Ifrit able to break the damage limit. I don't remember if I said that. But Lulu, Kimari's Spirit Lance lets Ixion break the damage limit. Lulu allows Shiva to break the damage limit. And yeah, and the Masamune from 2 episodes ago allows Yojimbo to break the damage limit. So you can do a lot of fun stuff with that. Some other interesting things that I'm actually seeing right over here. Each item, each celestial weapon has an extra feature to it. It seems to be based on your character's max HP. It'll do either better or worse. It's kind of like the ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy VII. The higher your max HP, the more damage it does, I think. I don't remember now. I just know the weapon changes. I don't remember if it's one or the other. I think it's the more HP you have. No, I think it's less. Oh, whatever. But yeah, for the ones that we've gotten so far, Yuna's deals more damage the closer to her max MP. Wakka's does more damage the closer he is to max HP. Kimari's does the same. Lulu's does the same as Yuna's with MP. The Orin's does more the lower his health is. And the God Hand does more the closer Riku is to max HP. So yay. Yeah, I think FF7's ultimate weapon is the closer to max HP, because I remember you don't do much after the Heartless Angel attack or whatever, or the Supernova, which takes off a whole load of HP. Okay, anyway, that's it for this episode. We are going to actually keep the variable mog on for now, just because we like no encounters. But in the next episode, we are going to go after the final celestial weapon. And oh boy, it's gonna be Chocobo Heaven. See you then. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4, Final Fantasy X HD. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.